Hi guys! Всем привет!
My name is Chris, меня зовут Chris, and welcome back to the channel. Here on YouTube and on my Patreon page, I create videos for you guys that will help you to learn Russian in interesting, fun, and informal sort of way. So today I want to tell you a little story in Russian, not very complex Russian. I will try to speak slow. That will help you with some language practice, that will help you to listen, understand some words, review some vocabulary, and look how grammar can influence words in sentences. So, let's start. Сегодня я хочу рассказать вам, друзья, о одном из моих любимых мест в Санкт-Петербурге. So let's look at the sentence. Сегодня я хочу рассказать вам о одном из моих любимых мест в Санкт-Петербурге. Я хочу рассказать. I want to tell. We change the first verb. Я хочу. I want. Рассказать. The secondary verb should be in infinitive. Я хочу рассказать вам. After рассказать we use dative. So рассказать тебе, to you, or рассказать ей, to her. Рассказать вам, to tell you. When you address formal or you address like a lot of people. Я хочу рассказать вам о, about, одном из, one of. After preposition about, we need to use prepositional case. That's why о одном из, from, моих любимых мест. One of my favorite places. Одно из. After preposition is, we need to use genitive. A lot of cases in one simple sentence. That's why моих любимых мест. But if you are not really familiar with cases right now, that's totally fine, guys. You don't need to be overwhelmed. And if you see like a word you know, but with unusual ending, just let it be. It's probably a case you are not familiar yet. But you will, don't worry, and you can, use as many cases as you know, or you can just use nominative. It's the first case everywhere, and most of the times you will be understood. So, сегодня я хочу рассказать вам о одном из моих любимых мест в Санкт-Петербурге. И это тибетский храм Дацан. Тибетский храм. Храм means like a temple. So we can have церковь. That's more like a church. We can have собор. Собор means cathedral, more like European type of church. И храм. Храм, it's a temple. Это тибетский храм Дацан. Я очень люблю тибетскую культуру. When you say that you like something, we use accusative. For example, я люблю эту книгу, or я люблю этот фильм. Я очень люблю эту культуру, because культура, it's a feminine word, feminine gender, а becomes у. Я очень люблю эту культуру. Этот храм, это недалеко от моего дома. Может быть,
30 минут пешком
или 10 минут на машине. Этот храм недалеко от моего дома. When you say it's not far from, after from you need to use genitive. That's why этот храм недалеко от моего дома. Может быть 30 минут пешком. Пешком means on foot. Или 10 минут на машине. Or 10 minutes by car. When you say by certain transport, it is на and then prepositional. That's why by car на машине. By plane на самолете, by train на поезде. And on foot is пешком. For example, I go there on foot. Я хожу туда пешком. Or I walked there. I went there on foot. I walked there. Я ходила туда пешком. So пешком, on foot. Этот храм только 30 минут пешком от моего дома. Это очень красочный храм. Красочный means colorful. So краска actually means a paint. Краска, paint. But красочный means colorful, a lot of colors. Этот храм очень красочный. И там есть большая и красивая статуя Будды. Там есть, there is, and here we don't have a difference between there is and there are. You can say, там есть много статуй, there are a lot of statues, or там есть одна статуя. There is, there are, it's the same construction in Russian. Там есть большая, красивая статуя Будды, or там есть много статуй. Same construction. И в этом храме был Далай-лама. В этом храме был Далай-лама. In Russian, very often we have like reverse order of words in a sentence. Here, Dalai-lama, it's a subject. Of course, you can say Далай-лама был в этом храме. And now construction is more understandable. Dalai-lama was in this temple. But we can say в этом храме, in this temple, был Dalai-lama, was Dalai-lama. So here, cases, basically they show what role a word has in a sentence. That's why sometimes we can have a reverse order and meaning is still understandable, because the meaning of the word, it is shown through case, not through their position in a sentence. You know, like in English you say, cats eat mice or mice eat cats. So that's important how you put it. But in Russian, you can say кошки едят мышей or мышей едят кошки. So мышей,
It's an accusative case that means
it is the recipient of an action. That's why even if you put it at the first place, it's still understandable that cats eat mice. So that's why Russian is kind of a bit complex, but when you learn cases step by step, that will be easier and easier for you to understand.
этот храм был построен.
Or I can say, этот храм построили почти больше, чем 100 лет назад. Here we have a passive construction. Этот храм построили больше, чем 100 лет назад. This temple was built more than 100 years ago. In a nutshell, how you can make passive construction, imagine you want to say they built the temple. Они построили храм. But now skip they and put the temple at the first place and keep the verb in the same form. Храм построили 100 лет назад. I think on my Patreon page somewhere I have a big video describing how to make passive construction. So you can check it out, guys. I will leave the link in the description and we will go further. So этот храм построили больше, чем 100 лет назад. И почему в России построили тибетский храм? Это хороший вопрос. Потому что в России есть Республика Бурятия. Она находится недалеко от Монголии и Китая. Республика находится недалеко от, remember this, not far from, tangentitive, Монголии и Китая. И религия там буддизм. В России есть очень много религий. В России есть очень много религий. Основная религия – это ортодокс-христианство, ортодоксальное христианство или ортодокс-христианство, но есть буддизм и даже шаманизм. И есть буддизм. Буддизм в Республике Бурятия. И там есть очень много буддийских храмов, и там есть очень много буддийских монахов. И здесь, в Санкт-Петербурге, тоже есть много людей из Бурятии. И поэтому в Санкт-Петербурге есть буддийский храм.
So guys, that is it. I hope it was
Interesting and useful. I recommend you to work with this video. You can find 2, 3 or 4 interesting phrases and constructions from this video, and then try to implement it in your everyday Russian practice. Try to make like sentences, maybe stories using these constructions, and then you can ask your tutor or your Russian speaking friend to check it out together with you, just to see and understand that you understood how to use these phrases in constructions, how to use these phrases in a context. Also, guys, if you would like to check this together with some exercises, I have a subscription on my Patreon page. Every time I post a video here on YouTube, I send to my patrons PDF files with tasks and answers for them to see how good they understood these YouTube videos and to work deeper on the grammar and vocabulary from these videos. And also on my Patreon page, I have a longer video about this Tibetan temple, and you can check it out as well. It has more footages from the temple and more information about it in Russian and with description. So you can check it out as well. And I will see you in the next video. Пока-пока!